All right. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. So tonight we are going to be getting into a reading for those that consider themselves Mercury ruled. Okay, meaning you have Mercury ruled nakshatras that are prominent in your chart. Okay, so if you're wondering what these nakshatras are, for one, maybe you could look up your Vedic chart through Vault of the Heavens using Lahiri Ayanamsa. Okay, you could just do a quick Google search on that. And check out just what nakshatras you have and kind of start from there. But they are Ashlesha, Jeshta, and Ravati. Okay, or maybe you just have Mercury just strong in your chart. I'm open to that as well. Maybe you have a strong Virgo or 6th house placement, or perhaps Gemini or 3rd house placements that are prominent. That's fine as well. Okay. So we're just going to get into this reading. Give me 1 second here. Let me just pull up my live on my laptop here so I can kind of see what the comments are, so I can better engage with you guys. But please don't take offense if I don't answer your questions. Sometimes I get way too preoccupied in the reading, or with the reading, to remember to kind of look up. So all right, so the intention here is Mercury Spirit for the month of September. What's going on for my Mercury ruled folks out there? Okay, we have number 29, fertility. On the deck, vitality. Wow, interesting. So there's definitely something here when it comes to, like, this sounds odd, okay, but round things, or like maybe things coming full circle, or perhaps something is ripe. Maybe it's time, almost time for something to be harvested for my Mercury people here. Also, the number 29 could be significance. Maybe you are 29 years old, or maybe just within that age range of your late 20s and early 30s. Of course, doesn't have to be. Take what resonates here. Okay. All right, I'm going to dive into some more. Oh, I also feel whatever you are harvesting in the near future, it's going to taste sweet. That's what I'm getting here. It's like you're definitely going to have a slice of this success, or taste success from this harvest, or whatever it is that you're manifesting. I'm hearing I got that juicy with the Doja Cat singing it. Excuse me. So, don't know if maybe you listen to Doja Cat. Doesn't have to be, or again, it's just talking about like something being ripe, or something being almost ready for harvest here. Okay, we have number 15, voodoo in violet. Wow. So I'm hearing forbidden fruit. Interesting. So the story that's coming to mind is actually the story of Adam and Eve. And Eve being tempted by the serpent to take a bite out of the apple. Interesting. But I feel like you're the temptation. Okay. It's almost as if like you're kind of telling people in September, like, try to see things from my side of the fence. You know, I feel like your experiences in this lifetime were difficult for you. Maybe in a way, they were toxic experiences or poisonous experiences to you. And you had to find a way to transform that and see the good out of the situation. And it's almost as if like you would tell somebody like, okay, well, it's easy to talk like you know what you're talking about. It's easy to just say what you think the right thing to do is. It's easy to preach about, you know, about doing the right thing. But when it comes to actually like being in the heat of the moment and experiencing really painful situations and having to make like difficult decisions, you would say, well, do you know what that's like? So I don't know if, you know, you are surrounded by people who are naively preaching what their beliefs are, or maybe trying to tell you and others kind of what to do or what the right thing to do is, or kind of shrugging it off and telling you that doing the right thing is easy. But I just feel like you know it's not. I'm going to read number 15 here. I don't think I've ever gotten a reading like that, so I'm going to read this. It says, channel your hurt and anger into art. Create something inspiring out of your pain. Let success be your revenge. It appears someone has mistreated you or a loved one, or that you are otherwise experiencing reactive heartbreak or rage. But instead of seeking retaliation through direct punishment, you will find even greater satisfaction when you direct your emotion towards self-betterment and creative self-expression. This dragon-fey beauty was betrayed by someone she had previously trusted, and despite her natural skill in the practice of voodoo, she did not waste an ounce of energy on magically affecting harm. Instead, she used her heartbreak as fuel to create a whole line of artistic voodoo dolls. She eventually amassed so many that she decided to open a shop in the French Quarter of New Orleans. Now she can barely keep up with the demand. While her ex-partner passes by her shop frequently and looks longingly at her through the windows, she has magically barred him from entry and has in fact blocked him from contacting her at all. She rarely gives him a thought. She has far better things to do with her time. Now you must use your own challenge as fuel to propel you up and out of sadness and into triumph. Make excellence your goal and refuse to be discouraged or deterred. like this violet-eyed entrepreneur who is now the toast of Bourbon Street, and the glorious fortune hidden within your seeming setback, and make your former tormentors and detractors wake up every morning cursing the day they forsook your alliance or broke your trust. Yeah. So I think this is just a reminder for the month of September to remember you can make light out of a bad situation. And this is not to, discount the betrayal and the pain that you've had to experience in this life. But I think it's more of saying that it's saying that it's your decision, but you have the option of doing something very good with your life or having like a big impact. Yeah, I'm hearing revenge is sweet. So, I feel like here the biggest revenge would be success for you. All right. Let's dive deeper into this. Also, you do have the Midas touch. Again, you have the ability, I think, to bring life into a situation. It's like you have magic inside of yourself. If you choose to use it. Pisces. No surprise there. You're magical. You are also somebody that I feel like I want to say understands the dark arts, or somebody that understands kind of like the darker things in life, which are hidden from people. But in these hidden spaces, in these darker places, there's also a lot of wonder and beauty to its mystery. And I think you see the utility in these things. You see that they can actually do good, But also you're being encouraged to go with the flow, to open up. To show people what you can bring to the table. Because despite this demeanor of you being kind of shelled off and dark, I feel like on the inside you're actually sweet, like this watermelon. It has a hard shell, but on the inside it's sweet and juicy, All right, let's dive into some tarot now. Also, somebody here could have a child. Doesn't have to be. Could also be a fur baby, by the way. We have the 10 of fossils in the reverse. Dog in reverse. We have a lion, ruler of the open hearts. We have raccoon in the reverse, seer of fossils. And we have knower of secrets, cat in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have 7 of branches in reverse, the lizard. So they're saying you do have a lot of pride. Also, you're very kind of like possessive. Like you feel like the information that you have or what you deem as sacred should be kept to yourself. Like you don't want other people to know what you find to be very special. That's why you keep it hidden inside of you. So you're very protective of what you know. And you're very protective also of who you love. Even if who you love has harmed you. Interesting. So you understand that human beings have an animalistic side to them, you know, and that sometimes we follow our animalistic desires instead of our higher judgment. And people can just kind of project and say, oh, that means that person is a bad person. But you're like, no, you know, they just make mistakes. You know, with the 10 of fossils in reverse, you know that there are broken homes. Maybe you come from a broken home. But you're like, you know what? It may be dysfunctional. It may be broken. But there's love here. But there's family here nonetheless. And you would stand up and defend it. However, because of these experiences, you yourself are guarded. You yourself know that, you know, people can't always be trusted. There may be someone in particular that is kind of offering something to you. I do feel like this is somebody that is genuinely, well, I don't want to say genuinely. This is somebody that is really interested in you. They see you as mysterious. They see you as intelligent. They see you also as somebody that is very picky about what you choose to react to. But they want in to this world of yours. They, you know, kind of want to be friends. At least. And again, I just feel like you're kind of struggling with letting people in. So let's see what the advice is here. What is the advice for we have clairaudience. So the advice is definitely listen to your intuition. And that could mean different things. For some, maybe that means tapping into your psychic abilities, like your clair abilities. Let's say you have clairaudience, maybe this would resonate for you. But I also feel like don't just shut others down. Listen to what they have to say. Yeah, I feel like that's important as well. You know, you have a hard time letting people in. But I feel like they're telling you that this experience could be very good for you. But there's potential for you to be happy again. But there could be something fruitful here. Okay. Thank you, Fernando, for the roses. I just saw that. All right, guys, that is the Mercury Ruled reading. For those that resonated with that, I encourage you to hit the like button, maybe follow me here on TikTok, or even check out my YouTube page or YouTube channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot, where I post my general readings there as well, so you could always rewatch it or watch it from the beginning if you find them interesting. But yeah, that is also in the link in my bio as well. So yes. All right, guys, I will be ending this live and I will be starting a new one where I will pick a few people to do personal readings for. So if you want to follow me on the other side, I welcome you there. But if this is where we part, then have a great rest of your night or morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye.